Hey guys, Gabe here with RC Cincy.
And I'm Candace.
And today we're going to be bringing you the actual review on the WLTOYS 12428 buggy. This is a 1/12 scale buggy, and I got this from Amazon. If you want to see the unboxing and the details on it, just go to RC Cincy and you'll see the video for it. This will just mainly be the test drive. So I'm going to start out and then I'm going to pass the controls to Candace. Okay? So normally what you want to do with these RC vehicles is you always want to turn on your transmitter first to be safe. So you turn on your transmitter. That's on, it's flashing, looking to be bound. Then you connect your Dean's connector, even though I said that wrong last time, I do apologize. Plug this in. Now you do want to tuck these in so you don't damage them in case you flip or roll. And then turn the switch on, you'll hear beep. Test the throttle. Four-wheel drive, beautiful. We're just going to set it out here. Try to come a little closer so they make sure they can hear me. Mainly just focus on that, just stand by me so you can hear me. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I haven't given it full throttle yet, I'm just trying to get the feel for it. Gotta watch some of those bigger rocks. They'll stop you dead in your tracks. Wow. Now if you cut the wheel sharp on this while you're going fast, it will flip on you. It is meant to be a rock crawler, so let's kind of crawl around a little bit. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah! That was a good little crawl. You can zoom in a little bit, might do a little crawling action, I don't know, let's see. Let's come around. The travel on suspension is a lot, so that's a good thing. It handles the bumps really well. Look at that. How it just adjusts to the terrain. That is really neat. I personally think it's more of a basher, but it will crawl. Let's get a little. Now, for some reason, it does not have reverse. There we go. It takes a second for the reverse to kick in. So if it's the first time using reverse, just give it a second, make sure let it stop. You don't want to strip your gears. There we go. Wait a minute. Yeah, reverse does work. It just takes a second for mine to kick in. I'll try to just get some tires on it. There we go. Got it kind of over it. I was poor driving off, I shouldn't have ran into that rock like that. But other than that, it can take a pretty mean little beating. It does have lights on it, which I'll show you here a little closer in a second. I gotta watch that. Bigger rocks running into them is not that good. It'll knock it over. This thing seems to be pretty solid. It is a lot of fun. Trying to enjoy some of the off-road terrain. Still a little rock crawling over this. Let's hit the reverse up. There, yeah! Now there is a little flatter spot right here, so I'm going to hit it. There has been speed tests on it. They get about 25 miles per hour. I think I said 30 yesterday. That's I just guessed because it wasn't kilometers on the box. It was off by about 5, so I do apologize about that. That's of course if you're on a flat, smooth surface and you get top speed. Have a fun little donuts. I'm going to putt around a little bit around here, and then I'm going to pass the controller to my fiance and let her drive it, being her truck. They say it's water resistant. If you happen to hit a small puddle, I think you'll be okay. Just don't drive it in any lakes. 1/12 scale, 540 motor. 2-cell. I wouldn't recommend doing any bigger cells, any more cells than that. You might burn up the ECU. Other than that, it's just generally a lot of fun. There's a parking lot there ripping out and replacing, so I figure take it up here. This would be a good little spot. It just handles the terrain so well. It's so neat. Now let's go down here. It's a little bit more rockier. for more of a, come down this way. Down here we got more of a rockier terrain, better example for the rock crawling. Right over that. Right over that. Go back a little bit. Yeah, sometimes you gotta turn it from side to side if you don't want to stop. Kind of rock crawling maneuver. Do good. It's a lot of fun to play with. Right over that. It's a lot of fun. Before the battery dies, I do want to give her a chance to drive it a little bit. So she's going to hand me the camera. And then she's going to go ahead and take over on the driving. Newer to the camera work, so apologize if I'm not the best. I'll try to zoom in and get good angles on it. Range is pretty decent on it. Do a little rock climbing there. I think it's a lot of fun. A kid would definitely enjoy this, even young adults or even adults would enjoy it. Oh, roll over. Here, I'll go, I'll run out here and grab her. She's got boots on. It'd be easier for me to just run over here. Flips over, no big deal. Just flip it back over. But as you can tell, it's a lot of fun. See, that's her actually driving it. It's amazing. I like it. Oh, she's hitting it. Oh, I thought it was going to land on its feet. That's amazing. Let's flip it back over. I mean, this terrain is pretty rough. It's not level at all. I mean, it's bumps and dips everywhere. They haven't leveled it off and did the gravel yet, so it's really rough right now. They just dug it out. I know because I actually do this kind of work. Wow. There you go, I'm gonna hand it back to her. So, this is pretty fun. There's one thing I wanted to do was ramp off from here into the terrain real fast. I wanted to do that real quick. So let's get it started. Suspension is amazing on it. It's got plenty of battery power. Run times are pretty good on this. So I handled that ramp really well. I want to see something real quick if I can climb this embankment over here. Oh yes! It sets the range a little bit. I'm going to go out there a little bit, try to zoom in on it. Go out there a little bit of ways. That is grass. And I did not give it full throttle. I'm going to just show you. It's pretty quick on grass. Oh, landed it. You know, long grass isn't going to hinder it too much considering the suspension on it. I'm going to ramp over back to this side. Oh no! That's amazing. Fortunately, we have a little lake over here. I'm trying to stay away from that. Other than that, we haven't heard anything on it. And it's just conquering pretty much all these little hills and rocks, no problem whatsoever. I honestly thought it would be more of a basher, but it's really proven itself today. This can do a little bit of rock crawling. Oops, we cannot handle it. Can't go head on hard like that. No, no. Let's do one speed test out here on asphalt to give it a better speed range on it real quick. That should pretty much wrap it up. I'm going to go down and come down towards us. I can go ahead and, let's see. Now we can trim this out. Let's trim this up. So it's pulling to the left, and then we pull to the right. Bunch. That's pretty close. I can work with that. I'm going to go up and come back down. And then here I come. Now, I've already ran it a little bit, so that might not be full juice power, but oh, that's just amazing. It'll do a lot of three-wheel action due to how soft the suspension is, how bouncy it is. Let's bring it back over here. And it's still got plenty of juice left to run. I don't want to do too long of a video. I've been saying it's a too long videos. I apologize about that. All in all, this was perfect. You always want to turn this off first, then your transmitter for safety. The modes does change it from left to right-handed, different modifications to the controller. Looking at it, I did flip it a few times. Just a little dirt, no damage really, not even scratches really, and it was hard rocks. That's just all can wipe off and no damage. Suspension is still good. Wheels are still tight. It carried itself really well. I did run into a rock really hard. It did a little bit of scratch right there, but that's not bad. Nothing that's gonna hurt it. Just all in all, a really fun car. Highly recommend it for your family, for kids, gifts, anything. And that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and disconnect this Dean's connector. Of course, like usual, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel. I'll continue bringing fun products to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.